Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Go on Overland. Guys, this one's gonna be a bit shorter, but I just wanna chime in and talk to you about my camp chairs. Now, the savvy viewer will see that we got some new chairs recently, and I'll say new to us. So guys, we actually picked these up at the Goodwill. We were praying about it, and they're $10 each. And so these are running about $75 is the lowest I could find them right now. And they were definitely used. I don't know how used. They're in decent condition. But what I want to do in this video is make sure that they last as long as possible. Now guys, you see that we talk about some high expensive brands. You know, we have an EcoFlow Delta. We have some big brand deals and stuff like that. So maybe one day we'll get a deal with some chairs, or we'll just buy some chairs. But something about this channel, if you haven't noticed from our old 1979 Coachman RV, is that we're a bit frugal, you know, and we don't always have the latest and greatest. And even when we do, we like stewardship. And so in that, we want to make sure that this stuff is going to last as long as possible. So I ran out and got some Kiwi Camp Dry, and this stuff's made for all of your outdoor furniture, your canvas bags, your tents. It's supposed to waterproof it and protect it, yet they say it's still breathable. I don't necessarily need these chairs to breathe. I just want to give, because they're sun dried, I just want to give them something so that they're gonna last longer. So I've already washed these earlier today. You know, that's an important step. You want to make sure and get them clean, because you don't want to bake in all that dirt and stuff. So we went ahead, I grabbed some Dawn dish soap type situation. You know, that stuff has that degreaser in there, and I think it works pretty good. Let me know in the comments if you would have cleaned them with something else. But you know, we just sprayed it down, hosed it down, and now they're dry. And so the next step, it's just as easy as shaking this stuff up and spraying it on. All right, so the first chair is done. It's definitely at least half a can, so I'm gonna make sure and put on light. It's just like spray paint. I'll probably end up putting another coat if I have any left after that second chair. But you can already see it saturating, and I'm really impressed. It just at least makes me feel like I'm doing something for the stewardship, but I really like how it's saturating it, and I really think it's gonna give it just a few more, maybe months, if not years of life. This stuff was super cheap, so I think it's worth it. So just a quick side-by-side. The one on the left has not been done. You can see it looks wet, kind of a shimmery shine to it here. And this one's dull and dry. Again, it's not all about looks, but we're really just trying to give these little chairs a boost. And I know one of you guys would have called me out on this. Yes, I'm doing the back, maybe the bottom. We'll see how far the can goes. Give the bottom just a light dusting. For me, it's more about the UV protection and the area that's got rained on and all the sun beating down on it. I don't think the bottom's as important, but we hit it just a little bit. Now I got probably a quarter can left, so that'll give you guys an estimate about how far this stuff will go if you're trying to cover a tent or maybe a sleeping bag cover or some kind of bag like that. You know, this stuff actually spreads quite some distance. So I'm gonna let that dry for just a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and cover everything with one more coat. Something that I'm kind of concerned about is the stitching. I've had some chairs blow out over the years around the stitching and stuff like that. So I'm kind of hitting those areas a little bit harder. Again, I don't think there's a huge technique to any of this. Just getting in there, this was just a couple bucks, so just adding a little bit of layer of protection on there, I think will go a long ways. And there it is, guys. It's as simple as that. You know, this stuff is really good if you get a brand new set of chairs too. Why not throw it on there right out the gate and start protecting them? So these chairs are gonna sit back, they're gonna chill and relax. You know, we're outside of Hot Springs in South Dakota at Angostura State Park. I'm probably saying that wrong, but just go ahead and correct me in the comments below. Guys, this is where these chairs live. If you've been watching us, you'll know that every week we're at a different state park. Hopefully, we're gonna hit up some BLM land because we're getting up here into the mountains out west and we're where actual BLM land is. So hopefully we get into some of that. But guys, we have an awesome little campsite here. These chairs are gonna finish doing their thing. Before you know it, our butts are gonna be back in them. We're gonna be cooking, roasting some steaks and some burgers and some marshmallows. So I can't wait to put these things back to use. Now guys, you know on this channel we review a lot of different gear, but I want to let you know that we live by this stuff. So we've been living in this 1979 Coachman travel trailer for about a year now, and we actually depend on this stuff. So as we review it, we put it through its paces and we tell you guys about it. It's because we actually rely on it. So we got a bunch of good videos in the past. I'd love for you guys to go check those out because we cover all kinds of different gear like power stations and just different stuff on the rig. We're getting into a lot of bushcraft stuff, so you'll see some of that pop up. But we got a great set of ideas for the future. So we're going different places. We're traveling all the way out pretty much as far as this country reaches into the ocean. We're going way past Whidbey Island, way up to Sequim, Washington. We've been down to Florida, so kind of the full spectrum of the United States. We've been to Maine. That's where we bought our pickup from. I guess we got to go way down to maybe Baja, Mexico or something. But guys, we're traveling around. We're doing this and we'd love to take you guys with us. So if you'd consider subscribing, coming along for the journey, we'd love that. Make sure and hit the bell. You'll get notified anytime we put a video out. But guys, until the next one, God bless you. And hey, get up and go on.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here